today I am here to talk about some very, very exciting news that's been out for a while, but I just got this news yesterday. I've been gone for a while, and I'm sorry about that. I know I've said multiple times that I am coming back, but college has been crazy, and I really have not had the time to film any vlogs. But in about a week and a half, when I finish the semester and move back home for good, I will be back to my regularly scheduled videos, and I will be talking about Disney at Last. But today, I finished Disney at Last on Friday night, and I read more than half the book on Friday. It was amazing, I loved it, but that's another discussion. I've been dealing with the book hangover from Disney at Last. And I knew Ridley was writing a third series, but I wasn't sure how I felt about that third series, because with Disney at Last, we really did get a second conclusive ending to the Kingdom Keeper story. And I wasn't sure how I felt about Ridley drawing it out more, because I've seen series get ruined by drawing it out after you've had multiple conclusive endings, and it just gets unrealistic, and eventually you end up hating the books because it just becomes awful and stupid. And with some things that happen in the Return series, I kind of saw Kingdom Keepers heading that way, and I was scared. Until I got this news yesterday, which is that the third series is going to be about the Kingdom Keepers' kids. I am shook beyond belief. I cannot believe this. First of all, about 2 or 3 years ago, I started writing a fan fiction called Generations about the Kingdom Keepers' kids that actually sounds really similar to what Ridley's doing now. Of course, I was 14 when I was writing it, hence it was really bad, and I never finished it. But if you want to see what my ideas of the Kingdom Keepers' kids were then, I will link that fic in the description. Like I said, beware, it's really bad writing and it's never finished. The series is set to take place 20 years in the future in a new version of Epcot, where Epcot has become what Walt originally designed it to be a model of, which is the experimental prototype city of tomorrow. But not only has Epcot become a model of this city that Walt originally intended the theme park to be. No, it's more than just that. Epcot is now actually an experimental prototype city of tomorrow where families, including the Kingdom Keepers families, are living. The kids start sneaking out and fighting this conspiracy group that is not necessarily the Overtakers, apparently, but we're going to see who they are. They are a group connected to the Overtakers, I'm assuming. The kids are going to be sneaking out, fighting them, becoming the Kingdom Keepers themselves, and this series is apparently about the kids and the Keepers in distress because they know how much danger they were in, but they know they can't stop their kids because they're watching their kids become them, which is literally what my fanfiction was about. And because I never got to finish the fanfiction, but I really want that story to exist, I'm so excited about this because I've wanted this for so long. And of course, the other element to this is that we get to see what they name their kids. I think one of the most important factors in any shipper's life is finding out what your OTP is like as a married couple and what they name their children. That's why epilogues are so great. That's why the Hunger Games epilogue kind of sucked, because we never find out what they got to name their kids. No, the Hunger Games epilogue was fine. I'm kidding. Now, via the interview, Ridley is speaking in a way where it almost sounds like Finn and Amanda are the only ones who have stayed together. And that kind of terrifies me, because I feel like that might ruin the series for me if I find out that in the future it's canon that Wilby and Sharbeck break up. However, he might have misspoke in the interview, and interviews can get misinterpreted when they're transcribed as well. And, I really think Ridley is smart enough to, not alienate the fans like that. Especially because while he's created some very, very strong things for Amanda, where without even knowing that this series is coming, you can tell from reading the Return books that Finn and Amanda are headed towards marriage in their future. There have been some semi-big scenes for Wilby and Sharbeck as well, and I also feel like, how can you marry anybody else at that point? You can't have a marriage that's built on lies where they don't really know something about you, and you can't necessarily tell some random stranger, oh, by the way, I saved Disney World from Maleficent when I was 12. What's crazy about this is that the Kingdom Keepers are gonna be 40 years old. Almost 40 years old, 38, 39, and that's gonna be weird as hell. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. It was weird enough for me when I was still 15 and they made the time jump to be high school seniors, which I eventually appreciated because now I'm a college freshman And, you know, the keepers are college freshmen in the return series, so you are ending up closer in age to them. But I'm nowhere near the age of 40. Even when they did the first time jump, they were only 2 or 3 years older than me. I am nowhere near the age of 40. So, this is gonna be so weird, but I'm so excited to see what their kids are like, what they name their kids, who's married, what they are like as married couples. When I was reading Disney at Last, I was getting into one of my Kingdom Keepers obsession phases again, and I was making posts all over Tumblr about what I think their families are like, and begging Ridley Pearson for an epilogue so I can know what they name their kids. And then this happens. But ever since I wrote that fic, and as time went on, I have had so many headcanons for so long about what the keepers are like as married couples, what their families are like, and what they name their kids. Now, I had names for the children in the original fanfiction, but I've changed the names because I've started creating mood boards for the kids where I'm imagining what their kids might be and creating mood boards for those kids' personalities. I've already started. I was on Pinterest all night last night, and I've made mood boards for Jess's daughter, one of Willa and Philby's daughters, and Finn and Amanda's twin daughters. And I'm really, really excited for you guys to see these mood boards when I finish them. They're all going to be on my Tumblr account at Kingdom Keeper of the Library. Link in the description below, as always. So that's pretty much it today. Just a quick video to speak about this news because I'm so excited about it. And apparently, like, the kids are going to sneak out, and one of them is going to end up connected to Peter and the Starcatchers. This is going to be epic. And the book could be out as soon as February. And I have never been more excited in like a year. Alright, you guys, that's it for today, my keepers. I will be back in a week and a half with my regularly scheduled videos. I'm so excited to get back to my regular vlogs. I've got so much to talk about with the librarians, so much to talk about with Disney at Last, and I'm really excited to start some new things on my channel, like talking about writing and history, and I also want to make a video about Switched at Birth, which is one of my favorite TV shows that ended this month. I will be giving you more information about what's new in my channel in the coming weeks. In about a week and a half, you should expect a video from me called Life Update about where I am now, where I've been, and what's coming for this channel. Until then, keepers, I hope you have a magical day, and please let me know in the comments below what you think about this new series, and are you excited? I mean, of course you're excited, but what do you think their kids are gonna be like, man?